All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We are back with another video and back with some records that I just purchased at an online auction. I'll show those records in just a bit. I do have a quick update in terms of the slow reopening of Ontario, the province in Canada. Some good news is that I think I've talked about how the next reopening is set to go in 3 different stages, so still pretty slow. But the first stage was set to go this Monday. It's been bumped up a couple of days to this Friday, so that's some good news. Yeah, especially for restaurants, it means that outdoor dining or patios are allowed to open. Can't do in-restaurant dining, but at least we can enjoy the patios and enjoy outdoor dining. And non-essential retail is able to open with 15% capacity, but that means is that record stores in Ontario will be able to open on Friday so that they will be open on Saturday for record store drop number 1. So that record store day drop number 1. So that at least is some good news. Okay, I purchased some records from a local online auction. This is one of those online auctions. This doesn't specialize in music or anything like that. This is kind of a typical sort of rural area auction where they would have farm tools, shovels, gardening equipment, teacups, you name it, neon signs. And one lot, they had some albums. So I thought I'd throw a few bids in. I did get the winning bid. I was able to pick up this stack of records. Now, this is really eclectic. And it was one of those, the way they were displayed, the records were just kind of almost, almost stacked on top of each other. You could see some of the albums, not other of the albums, and then you couldn't, they didn't have any listing of the titles, that sort of thing. So the few albums that I could see would definitely, I didn't spend a lot of money, so even just picking up those few albums definitely sort of paid for the whole thing, if you will. But some of the other albums, or some of the other albums I couldn't see because they were sort of hidden behind. Well, we'll get to them. This is the one that caught my eye right off the top. Wilson Pickett, the Midnight Mover, still in the shrink on Atlantic. Of course, the great Wilson Pickett. Now, I haven't listened to any of these, so I haven't cleaned or listened to any of these. Some of the, certainly in a number of the records, there isn't any inner sleeves, but this on the great Atlantic red label, so really looking forward to this one. Seems like it's in pretty good shape. Wilson Pickett, the Midnight Mover, so I was happy to pick that up. And could see this one clearly in the display. This is a double album, in fact, the best of Ella Fitzgerald. So this is not gatefold, but contains some great Ella Fitzgerald. And this one does have at least plastic sleeves inside and on the MCA label. Artist not really familiar with. Saw this one just kind of tucked in the back there, but Josh White, In Memoriam. And this is on the Marble Arch label. Again, the jacket's in okay condition. No inner sleeve, but on the Marble Arch label. Okay, and as I mentioned, this is the the stack of records is really all over the place. Jimmy Rogers, of course, you might remember he had the songs like "Kisses Sweeter Than Wine," kind of nice country flavor, old style country, and or old school country, and this on the Roulette label, which looks great. Okay, Homer and Jethro. I don't have any Homer and Jethro, so again, some old time country, and this is Musical Madness with Homer and Jethro. Okay, and this on the Audio Lab label, which I've never seen before, the Audio Lab label. Okay, this one I could see in terms of the records listed. The jacket's not in great shape. This is Gary Newman and the Pleasure Principle, and of course, this has the big hit Cars on this one. The jacket is not in great shape, as you can see. Hopefully I'll be able to get this off, but then there's like writing, scratched out writing here, and then scratched out writing here. This one surprisingly does have the inner sleeve, which considering the state of some of these records, I was a little surprised. And this on the Beggar's Banquet label. Okay, Mott the Hoople. All the Young Dudes again is included in this lot. No inner sleeve on this one, but of course on the Columbia label. Joe Stafford, a sweet singer of songs. I do like Joe Stafford, and I don't have any on vinyl. And this one, ironically, does have an inner sleeve. And this is on the, you'll have to help me with the pronunciation, the Vocalion label, or the Vocalion label. Very classic label. Okay, and I can see this one sort of peeking through the album jackets in terms of the display, and it's what I thought it was, but something completely different. The Best of Red Fox. This is America's newest TV star, recommended for general audiences and airplay, because we know always how clean Red Fox's comedy is, but I'm sure this is on Quality Records, so I'm guessing that this is at least I don't want to, even family friendly. I don't know if I can say that, but we will find out. I'm sure it's for mass consumption, shall we say. Red Fox on Quality Records. Didn't know this one was included. I was pleased to see Boots Randolph and the Yak and Sax Man with Yakety Sax. Not too bad on the RCA Camden label. Never seen that blue label before. Okay, a country, old style country artist not familiar with. I didn't know that this was going to be included. This is Carl Smith and Let's Live a Little. And this is on the Columbia label, so this is not too bad. Kind of nice to see on the old Columbia label. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay, Webb Pierce Golden Hits Volume 2. And I don't know if this is an autograph or not. I'm inclined to think not, but it sort of looks like one, doesn't it? So hard to say, but Golden Hits Volume 2. And the jacket's not in the best of shape. This one does actually have an inner sleeve, and this on the Plantation Records label. My goodness. Okay, and there's also quite a bit of Elvis included on this one. Some of these Elvis albums I do have, a few of them I don't. This is Elvis Sings the Wonderful World of Christmas, and this has the original hype sticker. That's a special bonus autographed Christmas card from Elvis inside this album. This offer is on a limited time only. Unfortunately, that card is not in here, nor is there a record sleeve, but nice to have that. Elvis Golden Records Volume 3. Again, I haven't listened to any of these, so I don't know the quality on the old RCA label. This one I don't think I've seen. Elvis in Hollywood. This is still in the shrink. This is an RCA special products, but it's got the hype sticker for the TV advertised special. But yeah, it's still in the shrink, so this does have the sleeve inside. And on the RCA label, we've got simply Elvis. This is 2 big LPs. 2 record set is advertised on TV. Again, RCA special products. This is not gatefold, but it's got like Volume 1 album there. And then Volume 2. And as I mentioned, it's a double album, but both albums are just stuck inside and look like that. So there's that. And then there was another copy of this, and not in such good condition. And then there was another copy in here. Yeah, so I've got 3 copies. So I don't know, Jeff at Speaker's Corner, I don't know if you have that one or if you want one of those, but one may be coming your way. An album I do have, ironically, this in the jacket here is Elvis Presley's Blue Christmas. So this is on, again, RCA Pure Gold Series, a later issue there. And this is the stuff that was right behind. I didn't even know was part of this. I'm now the proud owner. The Best of Liberace 2 record set. There you go. Wow. On MCA Records. No inner sleeves or anything like that, but there's that. So I have that. I'm also the proud owner of Liberace Rhapsody in Blue. And this on the Harmony Columbia label, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Harmony Columbia. And if that's not enough, I'm also the proud owner of Liberace's Strangers in the Night on Pickwick. Wow. So sort of the mystery box, if you will. My goodness. And again, it was the way the albums were displayed. You know, some of those albums, especially Wilson Pickett and, you know, Ella Fitzgerald, look great. I didn't pay too much for this. So again, just a few of those albums were more than enough. But 3 copies of the Elvis Presley. Wow. So it was kind of a mystery box, a mystery grab bag. So there you go. So I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe, and we will chat again really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.